Om Ashato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya Aviravir Maedhi Rudro Yatte Dakshinang Mukham Te Namang Pahi Nityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. And evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So we are on our reading on the verse number 32 of chapter 9, exposition of the meaning of the self, and that was the last verse. We have dealt with it little, but we like to read it more, and then we go to the chapter 10 next, and that is the last chapter. So here we have discussed about this point that there is only consciousness. Chit iho asti. Iho chit asti. Iho chin matram. Whatever we see, that is nothing but consciousness alone. Chinmayam. It is full of consciousness. And chittang chid aham eveti lokaha chiditi sangraha. Also my mind, what I think about that, that is also nothing but consciousness. And this everything I see in this plane, lokaha, all the planes, they are nothing but filled with consciousness. So that was the verse number 31, last wonderful idea, giving us the idea that what we see is our mistaken perception. But what is there really, which cannot be described, it is only one, and that is consciousness and consciousness alone. That is on page 299. And there we find that it has been said, given to explain this idea, that the ocean, idea of ocean and its ripples and bubbles, they have been given the examples to clarify our mind with the idea that is everything is water. So that verse was also from Viveka Chudamani, and quote was there, where it is said, the waves, the foams, whirlpools, bubbles, all are essentially only water. Similarly, everything beginning with the body, through the ego, all the 5 levels of our identity, and all the other world appearances, Deho Adi Ahamantametat. Shankaracharya says, starting from Deha, this body, Adi. Adi means body, mind, emotion, ego, all these. Aham Adi Anta, Deha Anta, Sarvametat, everything what you see, you are seeing. Whatever seeing, it is your mistaken identity, mistaken vision, clouded vision, but it is Sarvam Chideva. These are all consciousness alone. Ekarasam. Only one, and one sweet, conscious, blissful state. Rasa. Rasa means sweetness. Rasa means ananda. Rasa means bliss. And that is Vishuddham, extremely pure. That is the truth. So here it has been given the idea of the highest truth, what is there in the world, and how we perceive it, what a foolish perception of ours. We are all intelligent people, we all pose, I have learned this, I know this, I know that. But we are totally ignorant because Jaiho Nanevo Pasyati, that person who sees many, that person who sees two, that person is actually a fool. Nana eva. That's why even the Upanishad gives a very strong word, not nana. Nana means many. It is not nana, but it is nana eva. It appears as it were many, but it is not many. So that many we see, that is only one. So Swami Vivekananda's wonderful lecture talk is there here in this country. So that oneness, that one which we see in diverse names and forms only. But these names and forms, whatever it may be, we are seeing the one object. And that object, subject, or whatever you say, it is inexpressible, it is expressible, it is not expressible, but still we are trying to express it. So that is nothing but that consciousness. That was the verse number 31. And also, to emphasize, emphatically conclude the same idea, 32 verse we read, the Jadasti, whatever you say, Osti, is there. Jad Osti. And Jad, you see, Jad Vahati, it appears to us. It not only something is there, it is revealed to us, revealed to our mind, revealed to our eyes and consciousness, no? Our awareness. Jadosti, Jad Bhati, that is nothing but Atma Rupam, that is the form, that is an expression of my Atman, the self. Jaccha Annatu Bhati, Annatu Bhati, and that which does not even manifest to me. There are many things I do not know, I do not perceive. That also. Jadosti, Jadvati, Tadatma Rupam. Wherever you find anything revealing to you, in your eye, before your eyes and senses, before your mind, before your understanding, before your emotions, whatever comes, try to put consciousness there. It is consciousness, it is consciousness. In devotees' language, it's called, it is Ramakrishna, it is Ramakrishna, it is Ramakrishna. Put that. Whatever revealed to your body, mind, emotions, and even your dream is appearing before your dream. It is what you see. It is seeing Ramakrishna in only name and form is different. It's only one thing you are seeing there. So that is what is called Jadosti, Jadvati, that is Atmarupam, Annata cha Jat Vati, and Annat nacha asti. There is nothing other than that consciousness. And Kevala Svabhava Sambit Pratibhati. Kevala, only. Kevala means only, exclusively, and non-competitive way, there is only one. Svabhava Sambit Pratibhati. Your swa, your own bhava, your own spiritual content is bhati, appearing like that, pratibhati. Therefore, grajyam grohita iti vikalpa misha. Grohita, it has been little wrong, grohita, so it should be grohita. Grajyam, what is to be grabbed, what is to be understood, and grohita, he who is grabbing it. You think this is my thing, I'm grabbing this cup. This grohita and the grajya, the cup is the object, and the person who is doing is the grohita. These two, you are thinking unnecessarily, it is all false. Vikalpo mrisha, it is all false. There is only one. That is also same consciousness. So, in the translation on page 300, we find that whatever exists and shines is verily the essential nature of the self, capital. That is whatever is shining before me, before my eyes. You close your eyes, some idea is shining. That is also. So even when you are imagining something, that is also, all that is shining, and you see that it is exist. The house exists, the trees are there, the temple is here, the bookstore is there. Whatever you say is, that is verily, essentially, the nature of the self, my divine self is only there. Anything, name and form that is cognized by others, you are perceiving something. I am perceiving, okay. You are perceiving, that also appears in other forms. They don't exist. It's not that I am only there. There is no other than me. Whatever we see as other, that other is actually me. To understand this point, you need little attention and focus. Suppose you are dreaming. In your dream, you think that you are another one person, and so many people are there. Just concentrate on this idea. You see how it reveals the truth spontaneously. You are dreaming, you are lie down in your bed, and you go into a forest, and you find so many trees, plants, flowers, fruits, and there are deer running, or there are some people more, they have made a very beautiful retreat house, and you went there and you are meditating with them. Whatever you see, you are seeing yourself, you are seeing everyone. Is there anyone than you? All these people, all the trees, plants, forest, the deer running, or tiger coming, it is you. Because your mind, excepting your mind, there is nothing, the dream world is nothing but your mind. You have created yourself and created everything. It's a big phenomenon to understand. And the secret is a secret. Vedanta is open secret. That's why Swamiji's one lecture is there. Open secret. It is secret. We are seeing every day. But we are so full. We never understand its depth. Never understand what it means. I am seeing this world. It is nothing but my mental projection. That's why this book is of that higher category of book. Here, you have to compare only in your dream state. You think of your dream only day and night, and what you see in your dream. All the tiger, all the birds, or animals, or a person coming with a gun to kill somebody, or you even, you are running away. It's nothing but your own mind. You are the only person. If you are not there, no dream. So, how come it's possible? There he who is coming to kill you, he is also created by you. Nothing but you. And who is giving you a nice meal to you, he is also you. Your friends are you. Your enemies are you. Your trees, plants, jara, unconscious, conscious, which is what you call the unmoving. What is moving? Everything in the dream world. The sky, the floor, the road, the car, whatever you have created, it is created by your mind. Your mind has created the car. It is the mind only. And whose mind? It is your mind. I create my mind and my dream world, you create your dream world. As it is that in the dream world there is nothing but you only. You alone. But in the dream you cannot think that. Now it seems rational, isn't it? Now if we think about last night's dream or any dream we have seen, if someone argues with you, am I saying irrelevant talk? You have to just say yes to it. Because there is nothing, no one came to create your dream. And no one can take away your dream fear unless you wake up. No one can take away your dream fun, enjoyment, unless you break that dream. See, as soon as you break the dream, whole world vanishes. Entire dream world, which is fear, which is terror, which is fun, which is joy, which is food, which is dancing, which is singing, singer, singing, drum, music, instrument, microphone, lecture, audience, whatever you saw in your dream, everything is useless or rubbish thing. It's only you, your mind has been projecting yourself. So this, if you meditate on that, then you'll be overwhelmed. It is only how this one, my mind, can create this delusion, and then you wake up, you think, is there any meaning behind this dream? Why it is happening? Is it coming to be real? Oh, then this becomes real, no? As if that I understand, that is a dream, but that has a bearing in my day-to-day life here. Is it something going to happen with me? See how I bring that impression here to stability, make a stable ground on this waking state. But tell me, where is the waking state when you go to dream? Has it any importance? Has it any value to you? Does it exist at all? It does not exist. Least existence is not there when you are in dream. What's the question when you go to deep sleep? Where goes this world? Huh? A person with deep suffering and pain, they are given some injection or something, so to withstand the pain, and he gets to sleep. And when they sleep, what happens to the whole world with which we are all involved, with which we are all very seriously crying, weeping, smiling, like mad people? No, we are all mad people. We are so busy, so important, and everything with little slight this thing. My God, as the whole world is crumbled into dust. Why does it go every day? So they say, just match that idea here. What I am seeing is whatever exists and shines as in the dream is verily essentially the nature of myself. I am only. This is also that I. We read the Bhakti book, when I gets lost into God, then is the Para Bhakti. Here I is extended. I has created the universe. And I is Maya, me and mine. Shankaracharya says, Aham idam, mama idam. Iti noisargika ang loko vyavahara. This is the human behavior pattern going on for time eternity. Me, mine. And me means body. Me means my mind. Me means my ego. Me means my understand. I understand. How much we fight every day with this nonsense. My idea, my thing, I, me, mine. That's. And we are very powerful people here in the world. All slaves of me and mine. So here, whatever exists, whatever shines, you say it is all rubbish, or you say it is consciousness. You cannot stand in between. Either say that you are worthless, useless, or you say you are everything. Swamiji says that either you say you are whole, or you say you are nothing. Either you are zero or you are everything. So this idea is to be taken into our consciousness, that no, this world is everything that shines verily the essential nature of the self. Anything, name and form, that is cognized by others or appears in the form does not exist. In the dream, how much powerful your enemy is, how much tiger is jumping upon you, is nothing, name and form that is cognized by others. There is no other. You have planned and the tiger runs according to your plan. Huh? In the dream, you may not know, but you have planned your enemy who is coming to kill you with a gun. You have given the power to the person and created the person and giving the person to take a gun and run towards you. That is because no one is there excepting your own mind. So similarly, this is also anything, name and form, if it is cognized by others or appears in other form, does not exist. Now this is how much we talk, it will not be clear. It is only for deep contemplation. Vedanta is for Sravana, Manana and Nididhyasana. Nothing new. Sravana is we are Sravana, we are listening. But next two part is there, which we lack. We go and close the book. And then next week we'll find out. Where is that page? We find out. And where did we read? Then we find, I have read this. That will not do. Those who want this realization, they will live in this awareness. Sravana, and then go on manana. And then go on, dive deep into that idea. Is it so? Is it so? Is it so? Then your all emphasis on this life and the way we live will change. You will do your duties, you will perform your duties, but all this grip will be loosened. It will be, all these bonds will fall off, Swamiji says. All this tying capacity, its knots will be loosened. Things will be there. It will go on, but you will see the fun. That's all one. And one is the one consciousness everywhere. And it's me. In the Atman language, it is me, or in Brahman language, it is the cosmic consciousness. Either you say it's myself, I, aham brahmasmi. Aham, not this body mind, but the self, Atma. And that is the Brahman. So that Brahman, the cosmic consciousness and individual consciousness is the same. So, what you see this world then, what you perceive this world, it is only your mental projection, and there is nothing but you. But how can this little you? No. Some dream, again, go back to your dream condition. The dream person, suppose you are in the dream, you have no power to work there. You will be guided by the other forces. But that mind which has projected the whole scene, where you are also there, controller is here. Understand? Point? When the dream person, when I was in the dream, a tiger attacked, I have to run. Or I will have to climb a tree, whatever I do. It has no freedom. It will have to go under the condition of the dream condition, whatever, tiger coming, someone is coming to help you, someone bringing you some protection, or someone is pushing you towards the tiger. All these things you have no control. You are only a doll there, acting on the wish of someone. We say it is, I do not know God's will. No? That in that dream condition, you are the God who is dreaming here in his mind, and mind is projecting like a film, no? Projection film. Here you are the power here. You are not Brahman here, not that question. It is the individual ego is projecting all these things. Similarly, now what is happening? I am a part, this part of the play. But who is behind it? That is the self. And that self can control this. But this limited, I cannot control. I am guided by that behind. Does it make any sense? Here you have no control. That's why we say, oh Lord, please help me. No? You are a part of the play, entire dream, big dream going on. You are only 7 billion people, we are only one person. We have no existence at all. Though we proudly say, I think, my view, I don't like it, I like it. Who cares your like and dislike? Do anybody care really what I think? But we are so proud. It's my thought, I think. So this is foolishness. But who is behind? That is the self, real self. And that says that that self is identified there. And then you are in there, then you find there is nothing but that self everywhere. So that's why it is called, this book is so profound. You can go through the deeper depth. So it says, whatever exists and science is verily essential nature of self, as I said. In your dream, whatever you see, all this dream world is nothing but your mind. Similarly here, anything you see, it is nothing but who is behind this is the self. Anything, name and form that is cognized by others, you are perceiving me. Huh? You are perceiving me in the dream also, suppose. Suppose we dream like that, we are sitting like that in the dream. So you will be there. You will see me also. But this me, you seeing me, that is nothing. It is the mind which is dreaming. The dreamer, he is the controller. Here you don't see me. It is nothing but the projection of the mind. So you are also non-existing, excepting the dreamer mind. So that is cognized by others, and it appears in another form, does not exist. Only consciousness or knowledge, which by its essential nature is extremely pure self, that remains. That means only one consciousness, Satchidananda, that remains. The objects to receive, the receiver and the like are all false imagination. Grajyam grahita iti vikalpo mrishaha. Kevala swabhava sambit. Only swa means me. That is the bhava. That consciousness is there. Pratibhati, that is revealing. And grajyam grahita iti. Someone is perceiving, someone is perceived. These are all vikalpa. These are all fiction of your mind, imagination of your mind. Vikalpa, viparit kalpana. So here is a big note. I can go through it because this is the very, very, very important idea of Yoga Vasishta. And if we can dive deep into it, then it will be a clear, at least intellectual clarity will come. This is the highest conclusion, this is the highest conclusion of Vedanta, this idea. The fundamental and primary deduction. And all other doctrines, controversies, and different methodologies are mere imaginations of the human mind. No, there is nobody in the, no dream. Dream is not true. Dreamer is the true. Dreamer can create and also non-create. So the self is there, whether it creates this universe, goes to the transformation or imagination, imaginary creation. This is all imaginary creation. A dream is your imagination, so this is also an imagination. Imagination of the capital self, because behind is the capital self. Therefore, all the methodologies, do meditation, go to holy company, do japa, 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 these are all imagination. That's why Vedanta sometimes is misunderstood. And many Vedanta students give up all practice. Well, I am Atman, what to do? Bas. I'll eat, sleep, dance. I am Atman. It does not change. Whether I eat or don't eat, what is there? I can sleep, I can run, whatever I like. What is that? I am Atman, I am not changed. True. But to understand this, you have to go to negation, path of negation. Path of identification. It is the imagination of the mind, imagination of the mind. If it is you understand imagination, why will you give so much value to it? But because we don't think it is imagination, how much we talk, I know this table is stable. I know this water is hot. I know this light is light. I know pain is pain. So long you feel, then all these methodologies are necessary. All your prayers are necessary. Because it's a projection of your mind. So if your mind is still clouded, so you have to clean that mind. When you feel that you are not the mind, no question of cleaning. No. If you feel that you are not the mind, and then automatically you will feel that I am the Atman, then no question of your cleaning. Who will clean whom? There comes the question. This is a fiction of your mind. Na baddha, na mukta. There is no question of bondage. What is the question of liberation? Who is liberated? Who will liberate? Who will liberate whom, if there is but only one? So it's very high standard. That's why it's called Ajatobad or something. That's the Vedanta, this conclusion of Yoga Vasishta is that there no one but the self, only self. Therefore, whatever it is just your dream imagination. Like the dream, this is also daydream. That's a night dream, this is daydream. And daydream is so tangible that we cannot deny the reality of it. The scholars create various doctrines by knitting webs of words, and being attached to those words, people get stuck in them. Only philosophy, this philosophy, that philosophy. They think this is the correct doctrine and all else is false. This disconsolate world has become noisier due to the preaching of so many different doctrines. No? The world is full of doctrines. All the fights go on in the name of religion. What? In the name of religion, how many fights goes on? Each religion saying, my religion is the highest religion. No? So no one is trying to solve the problem. Say it is a dream. So why to fight? Rather to understand who is fighting, who is my friend, who is my enemy. Understand that. Now my religion, my path. My path, this is also dream. Your path is a dream path because you are in ignorant state. So that's why it says this disconsolate world has become noisier due to the preaching of so many different doctrines. Some say what my Bible says is right. Some others say the message of Quran is the only truth. Again some say the only valid knowledge is the wisdom of Vedas, Puranas and Tantras. No? We say. So everyone who is more powerful, he will win, whose voice is greater. Survival, what is called survival of the loudest. Survival of the fittest. The Darwin's theory of So survival of the louder. Who can loudly tell more? You may say what you are saying is truth. But if someone is loudly overwhelming your statement, they win their game. Survival of the, what is called the, I forgot the language, what is the survival of the mightiest, or who is more strongest, no? Lower animal, they are like subordinate to the big animal, no? So the whole world is like that. So that is the doctrine, forgetting the principle. That's why Ramakrishna's example. People forget coming into the mango garden, mango grove. This mango is the best mango. What may I eat? Eat. Then two people standing, this is bad, good, and this is, he has not eaten, neither he has eaten. And those two started fighting. No, I know this is higher. Who will win? Who has this muscle strength more? He will give a blow and then he will put down. That's my religion is higher.
Natural selection.
Natural selection. So this question of what you call the eat mango. Ramakrishna said, eat mango. You follow that path, okay, you like that mango tree, like it. Take a mango and sweetly enjoy it. Only talking of mango, even not talking. My religion is higher, and then so, because I say, I have a sword in hand, or I have a power in hand. So, it happened. How many times in the name of religion, the world has been drenched with blood. Even in south, in north, in India. Soibo king comes. King, he's a lover of Shiva, no? He sends a fatwa. Everyone should Shiva. Huh? Those who are not worshippers of Shiva, Vishnu and others, they are under terror. The others look down upon them. And when their turn comes, the king becomes supporter of the other. So they become powerful. So this is the play goes on. But this is mistake. Everything is only an imagination. Imagined composition by different people. It can be realized when one attains knowledge that birth, death, good, bad, bondage, liberation, all these are mere imaginations of a mind under a special condition. So this is at a particular condition, you think this is truth. Your mind changes. You will say, do we not do that? When we have some idea about, say, the stars and galaxies, no? I had one idea and I was holding on to that. Then reading another book or finding new findings, I say, oh, now I know, oh, is it so? So, and we accept that. So we also change. So that is the nature of this world. So, in reality, whatever is there. One reality of consciousness. That is there. What is there means only consciousness is there, free from all attributes, alone, shines in its own grandeur. Let us consider the case of reincarnations. Many believe in it. If it is really true, then after their death, what happens to those who do not believe in the rebirth, like Muslims, Christians, the atheists and the Charvakas? In Indian philosophy also, those who are Charvakas, Jains, they believe, I do not know. Jains believe, but atheistic. So, the reincarnation, no. It's Buddhism, Hinduism, they all, Jainism, they believe in reincarnation, karma theory. But suppose I believe in karma theory, but Muslims don't believe, Christians don't believe in. Nobody knows what happens after death. Everyone fights in accordance with his own dogma. No one can tell what remains in deep sleep alone either. No? You cannot say what remains when you go to deep sleep every day. Can you say what remains? You have no idea. None can ever express in language what remains at the time of samadhi. It is the same for liberation after death. What remains, what it is experienced, no one ever returns to report. All of these three states are the same, meaning that which remains at the end cannot be described in words. On the very remainder, this diversified world appears from somewhere during the awakened and dream states, like every day. When you go to sleep and deep sleep, this visible universe goes away. The sky, the stars, the galaxies, the physical. In dream world also you can see some stars, sky, friends, house. That also dissolves. And what remains? You go to deep sleep. What do you say? What is your expression when you come out of deep sleep? We say, I slept well. Sukhang suswapa. Ahang na vedmi. I do not know what happened. I do not know. I slept. Oh, I slept so much. I do not know what has happened. Neither of the physical world, neither of your dream world, Neither of yourself, you are there. If someone could come and kill you, you do not know anything. This physical body, if someone puts a garland, you do not know. Somebody has put a garland. Someone comes and kicks you, you do not know what has happened. So this is our experiential world, that you do not know what happens when you go to deep sleep. What the question, when the body goes, who will say that? Normally people don't come back. But nowadays, of course, we say that many people are giving after-death experiences. No? This is a new thing coming out, supporting the Hindu, Buddhists, Jain, and other atheistic philosophies. But many people do not believe in it. So what it matters? It is as if a strange play going on. This world is an exhibition. All of the collected items of this exhibition are meant for viewing only. View. Not for touching. You go to the New York art galleries and see beautiful painting. You can appreciate, they will like it. Wow, wow, wow. But you want to touch it and take it for your home? Then you are in difficulty. So not for touching. So this life is like that. Where comes our problem? When we want to grab this mind. My friend, my husband, my wife, my house, my phone, my pen, my hat, anything mine. Anything, my car. If the other 10 cars are crashed and gone to hell, we do not care. But my car, little scratch, it scratches my heart. Is it not? So here it is said, don't identify there. You only enjoy, see the things. Ha ha ha, what beautiful sun, what beautiful moon. Oh, it is a, what rain, what heat. Say only, don't touch it. You can touch to the senses, but grab it, you are in danger. Anything in this world we grab as mine, you are in deep difficulty. See, oh, that's called attachment. Grabbing means what? I want it, it's mine. It's not mine, I want to have it. Whenever you are bringing this idea, me, mine, you are putting yourself in danger. Live in the world detached. That's why I say, whatever comes, thank God, thank God, thank God. It's good, 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 good. When you want to get attached to something, and as you become attached, you will be really reacting with something else to detach. Not detach, reaction. You love something means you hate something. Is it not? If you say, I love sweets, there, of course, this example will not work well, but you may like what is not sweet, no? That also you may have it, not sweet. But suppose you like, its opposite you not like. If you like this, what is called this light, you will not like darkness. Some people don't like darkness. But some animals will be very happy in the darkness, not in the light. Owl, they will be very happy in night when darkness will be there. But they will not be happy when there is too much light. We are also not happy. We are happy with a range of light. If it is dazzling light, our eyes will be burned. No, I cannot enjoy that. So it is said that be and witness. That's the idea. Live in the world. Enjoy everything as God's play. Last verse. To the context of the last verse. Everything is consciousness. Everything is divine. Only I do not know. It is covered with the covering of tamas and rajas. But it is, there is God, there is God. And enjoy and see and experience. Don't get stuck. It is like what you call glue, sticky glue. Our hand is mixed with sticky glue. Touch anything and get stuck there. So don't do that. Rather, Ramakrishna said, what is that? Kathal, jackfruit. Ramakrishna gave the example. Yeah? Jackfruit, if you want to break the jackfruit, you have to smear your hand with oil. With oil, when you put your hand and break the jackfruit, in India, that is the standard. They put their hand in the oil first and break open the jackfruit and take one by one piece, and hand will not smear with the sticky thing. But if you don't...
It's the same with dough.
Dough.
Use oil and the dough won't stick to your hand.
Yeah, with the dough. Otherwise, if you don't do, then it gets stuck to your all the hand. And it's difficult to clean. It takes long time to clean. So similarly, Ramakrishna said, put oil of love for God. Put something which will be not allow you to get attached to things. Therefore, put God there. Love everything as God. See God in the good first, but see God in the evil also. That will be the higher development. That means you are not getting attached to anything, neither good, neither bad. And if we go beyond good and bad, then what will remain? The truth, and truth will remain. So here it is said that while it is as if a strange play is going on, this world is an exhibition. All of the collected items of the exhibition are meant for viewing only, not for touching. The guard catches and punishes the one who touches anything. Likewise, if one touches any object of this world exhibition, any object of this world exhibition, meaning if one feels attached to anything with the idea of me and mine, he will immediately fall into bondage. Therefore, it is wise to go on watching everything as the play of the magician, remaining detached as a witness. Really, this is a great message. Whole Gita teaches that. Detach, live in the world, detach, stay in the world, enjoy everything, but don't get stuck. All our life suffering is there when we get stuck into something. Only love God, get stuck there, nothing else. That is the advice, no? And the God here we say consciousness. And if you love anything through consciousness, then your love becomes pure love. Because you are not loving any other aspect of the object which is attractive or pleasing to the eyes, pleasing to the taste, pleasing to this. That's why it's called sadhus. That's a standard formula. You should not crave for anything. Food, what chance brings you? You read the Swami Vivekananda's Song of Sannyasis. Food, well cooked or ill, judge not. Food, well cooked or ill, judge not. And whatever comes by, just be happy with that. Let the sky thy roof, the grass thy bed. So, who can give any suffering to that guy? You don't care for anything. Of course, you know, the people who are homeless people are those who are under certain condition. They are also maybe under the sky. And a monk may be also under the sky. But it's far difference in an inner attitude. I am free. I don't need any home. Sky is my roof, big roof. How big house you will have? And grass, soft grass. What a beautiful cushion. So if one can accept this, how free. They roam in the world like a lion.
What about all the insects in the grass?
Insect, that you will not care for that.
You just leave and the insects go around?
Now that you should have to take care, but those who, now when you roam in India and actually we live, we do like that. You have no option. And you have chosen that path. No one is forcing you to do that. But if you want, then keep something to protect. If you have, you can collect one blanket, then lie on the blanket. Put it on the grass and lie on the blanket. Some people, I had been some place where there's huge mosquitoes. What will you do? You have to collect a mosquito curtain, or you bear with the biting of the mosquitoes. You'll have to do that. No freedom. So now, there is no sorrow during the state of deep sleep. He's coming again. The deep sleep example is these three states of analysis of the three states is very helpful for a Vedanta student. Dream state experience, analyze that, you will get much clarity. And deep sleep state also. They are going to the deep sleep state. And that there is, in deep sleep state, there is no sorrow during the deep sleep state, no? Someone is headache, he forgets the headache. Huh? Someone has bereavement, someone has died. When he's deep sleep, forgets that bereavement. Huh? Even bodily aches and pains, he is in sleep, he forgets that. So, and in samadhi state, deep sleep is almost like samadhi, but one is going to darkness, another going to light. Only the difference. Every day we are going to deep sleep for maybe a few seconds, fraction of seconds, maybe or 1 minute, enough. But we are going there means everything collapses, nothing is there, but only bliss. That's why everyone finds joy when they come out of this deep sleep. I slept well. It is a good day. Enjoys. So, and the samadhi also. Samadhi we have no idea, but we see the people of samadhi whose pictures we are keeping around. Huh? So they remain in perfect bliss. Because there is neither a world nor duality. Why it is joyful? Because neither you, neither anyone else. Noham, not tvam. Neither you, neither me. Neither world, neither dark world, neither light world, neither happiness, neither misery. All duality has collapsed there in deep sleep. And it happens in samadhi. This very cessation of misery is described as the supreme bliss. Actually, what you know? Cessation of suffering is bliss. Is a new definition. What is our suffering in life? We are so much overwhelmed with the pains of our life. Our mind agitated, mind depressed, mind happy, mind unhappy. But when all these collapse, that happens in deep sleep, you are instantly in joy. Not there somebody brings some ice cream and puts you in your mouth in that deep sleep. Does anyone do? No. But you are in peace. Much more peace than any joy. It is uncomparable. You have eaten very well, that will not give you that joy. Suppose if you test with a person, you say, okay, I will feed you as much as you want, and only when don't allow you to sleep. He will be mad. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, feed him, whatever he wants, singing, dancing, whatever, give everything, only you will not be allowed to sleep. He will be mad. He will say, I don't want anything, allow me to sleep only. Why? In the sleep state, all these anxieties, worries, or whatever attachment drops, duality drops. Because duality drops in ignorance, there is the bliss. That is the misery, cessation of misery. That is described as bliss. So, and samadhi, all cessation happens. Therefore, bliss is spontaneous that comes. Bliss is our nature. If we can go to deep sleep every day, there is the bliss, we get it. Whole energy comes, our all activity level energy comes from that bliss. Think about that. Suppose 2-3 days people don't get sleep. They say, oh my God, my days are horrible, I must have to sleep, no? With workload, with this and that. But if you get a sleep, then you feel refreshed. Where do you find the energy? Because that was your state of perfect blissfulness. It is not to be imagined that there is a basket full of joy kept somewhere else. There's something is hidden, like, oh, there is a joy in this room. No, it is everywhere. Only our mind agitated day and night. Daytime now, nighttime dream. Most of the time goes like that. And fraction of few seconds maybe sleep. And in the deep, the susupti. And that susupti we enjoy the bliss. The Buddhists depict this very state as nirvana. Vedanta says in one way, and Buddhist says nirvana, the void, Dharmale void. Void of what? The same thing now you understand. The language that we are reading, this void, this goes away. Physical world goes away. Dream world, dream, that also gets to void. What remains? Really nothing remains there. So what is wrong with Buddhist and Vedanta? Then what you experience? You experience nirvana. We say we experience supreme bliss. Why are you fighting? You experience supreme bliss. Every night you experience supreme bliss. Though for a split second. And that gives you so much energy to work whole day. No? Have you seen that some person is very exhausted, could not eat anything and just slept, and coming up feels so fresh? Where the energy comes? The Vedantists call it Brahman. As soon as one renounces all types of imaginations, or in other words, when the mind attains a state of total dissolution, one regains one's self-capital, which is beyond the reach of mind and speech. Any type of expression of the mind is really imagination, and that alone is a veil and a covering over my true self. Be it the meditation on the divine image of God with form, or thoughts about life and life beyond, or of birth and reincarnation, or of the law of karma. Any type of thinking is an imagination. It is like a covering over my own real self. Due to the impact of the knowledge of truth, when one experiences everywhere one non-dual consciousness, which is his own real nature, at that time all the philosophies studied before, the different methodologies and the varied doctrines, everything vanishes into the air as it were. Then you think, Are, I did meditation? Whom I meditated? What meditation? You went to pilgrimage? Where did you go for pilgrimage? Who attempted that pilgrimage? Where is the person who went? Where is another thing than that of my own self? Who worked over what? So all this imagination, they just drop, just vanish. This means such thoughts are rejected with the idea that they are unnecessary, totally false, extremely trivial, and all objects of absolute disregard. In this chapter, in the context of ascertaining the exposition of the meaning of the self, the author has explained his great, majestic state of liberation in his own matchless style. So here ends the chapter 9. So, good. So we'll start next day, chapter 10. So, I think everyone is happy. I don't see any question. Only one person is online.
No, because there was some interruption.
Interruption? Oh, you're also getting interrupted. Oh my God.
There is more people online than here.
Yours are also getting interrupted. All are interrupted.
34 people so far.
Acha, let me see what is the question here. Sure, stop. It is in my hand. I'll check it. Acha. As a dreamer, I didn't want a tiger dream. But it still happens without my control. Does that mean the cosmic mind that is dreaming this dream, reality, also has no control over it? Now you are saying, coming back into the waking state, I did not expect dreaming like that. But your mind has created that. How do you say that you don't like it? Understand the question? That as a dreamer, I didn't want a tiger. Really? I don't know. I don't want that the tiger will attack me in my dream. That you are saying after coming out. But the dreamer who has in you, it is you, when you created the dream, you planned that way. I didn't go to create your dream tiger. Neither you created, neither I went to create the other animals or good friends or whatever. It is you. So, true, it is, I didn't expect, this is not a truth. In my subconscious it was there. Or I have maybe some experience before where I saw some tiger attacking in a movie, in real life, in somewhere some impression remains in the mind and it gets jumbled up, comes from my mind. Question is my mind. Chole geche. Like that, it is gone. So that response is this, that yes, it is I don't like, I say I don't like, but it is saying after waking up. But when you are dreaming, you may run. But that running, that tiger attacking, everything has been planned and designed by your own dreaming mind. And your mind has projected that. So how can you say you didn't like it? Because it came out of your own mind only. There is no other third party there. The cosmic mind does not come into the picture there. Cosmic mind come into the picture now, when I am seeing this beautiful universe and its fears and anxieties. Okay? So, yes, it is my mind, though I do not know. Suppose now, in this present condition, who wants suffering in this life? But it is the cosmic mind plan. Cosmic mind has designed the whole world, and according to his plan, you, me, all are working. Your hand is moving, don't you think that you are moving? It is a plan of the cosmic mind. Like in your dream, when in the dream you see some tiger is moving, it is not tiger moving, it is your mind making them move. It is your legs are running, you are not running. Your mind is forcing your leg to run this way. So these are the reality. So this is also play of the cosmic mind. So if you say it is cosmic mind, so surrender to the cosmic mind. Oh Lord, please help me. Oh Lord, you are everywhere. কি চলে যাচ্ছে again গান. Oh, it has come. Please, to open. এখানে? Oh. Okay. So, sorry, that is one question is done. Anuradha is saying, is that why realized souls need very little sleep and they are always awake? Yes, that is called because they are awake means they remain in their consciousness, so they don't need much because that is perfect place of perfect peace. Acha, then probably someone from Puerto Rico. Bhavani. How one should distinguish between just viewing, not touching, and not mistaking it with acting, showing indifference to whatever is seen or experienced. You know, those who love God, they will touch God only. If I know that this is nothing but consciousness, when I touch, I'll touch this. Ramakrishna is to touch. Ramakrishna is to eat, sleep, but they used to think that it is all God. Ma. In Ramakrishna's view, there is nothing but Ma. So therefore, we don't need not have to think. Be detached. Be most dutiful in the life. Do your duties as best as you can. At the same time, people may think that you are indifferent. No, you are not indifferent. If you see God, why you will be indifferent? You will serve the best possible way. But as a man, don't get touched. As a woman, don't get touched. Look as God in this form. God in that form. So consciousness is here, consciousness is. You are serving the consciousness. In devotion we call Ramakrishna. You are serving Ramakrishna. You are serving Holy Mother in all. These are the language of the devotion. But the idea is that just viewing means be in the world, enjoy everything, appreciate everything, whatever comes in life, do your duties, Gita says, but don't get attached. Attached means that is because bondage, we are forgetting who we are. That is the major point. And me and mine is coming there, and that, so indifference. Indifference means you should not have to show people indifference, that you don't care. That's brutality. No spiritual people does that. Ramakrishna, he realized God, how much he is concerned about others suffering. Holy Mother, anyone suffering, how much she feels for that. It is not indifference. Because you are seeing God. And if you see God is suffering, then as a human being, you will also think that, yes, I am in this body, God is in that body. So let me serve the other body. So your service idea will come, indifference will not come. But look at that. Swami Vivekananda served the world, but how detached. The Holy Mother served so many people, but how she was totally free from any attachment. So these are the ideal we will have to carry in our. Lisa is saying, I'm still here. Okay, thank you. Thank all of you who I see you have put questions, and also something is coming there, I see, and another question has come here. I dreamt about a neighbor passing, and I learned the next day that he had passed exactly at that same time. How can we explain that? Yes, sometimes this is a play of the mind. So if your mind was sensitive, or it is said that when mind becomes pure, it can have the sensation of other mind. No? Two mind can resonate in the same line. So it is nothing unusual. It is possible. Even if you see that you have seen something in the dream, the next day you find that same person. But don't think this is real. This is also play of mind, and dream also play of mind. So what can you do? No? So only here we have to learn that whole world is the play of the mind, and mind is projecting on consciousness. So let us see the consciousness Satchidananda, or in the loving term Sri Ramakrishna, or Rama, or Krishna, and not as a man. Don't look. Holy Ramakrishna's advice, no? Ramakrishna, what he said? Ramakrishna's advice, love your nephew, you serve him, you think that is Gopala. That is the point. Is it detachment? No, it is not detachment. He is loving the nephew more dearly, because if you see God in the form of a child, how much respect will come? So detachment will be more of devotion, not attachment. But that will not give any bondage. That's the point. I find another question has come, that when everything is one, why Sri Guru Maharaj avoid bad people? What is the way for wicked then? No. Ramakrishna did not avoid. His body was very sensitive. He served all the people, bad people, no? Girish Ghosh was a good person in the eyes of the society. And many people came who had their life was not that spiritually elevated, but Sri Ramakrishna gave shelter to them. But sometimes he reacted. Why? The reason being, why he reacted, that because his body was sensitive, very sensitive. His body was very sensitive. Why? Because it is sattvic, super sattvic body. So getting in touch of rajas or tamas will have some reaction in the body. Body cannot take. Like our, in the seasonal sneezing, allergy. As we are allergic, we do not know. Some people are allergic, no. There is some cloud in the sky, you see, that person will get itching in his whole body. I have seen many people. At least swamis and also devotees I hear about. So will you blame that guy? Hey, why the sun is clouded and why you are itching? Why are you scratching your body? It is not his fault. That is the allergy. It's the physical allergy. So Ramakrishna is so pure, so his body is allergic to touch of coin. Not all the time, but a specific mood, when he's in a high mood. Someone touches him, his samadhi breaks. So these are all realities of different flight of mind. Like the water, if you keep water in two jars, one above, one below, water will flow from upper to the lower by gravitation. No. So this is like that. He has a high spiritual level of awareness and someone touches from a lower level. It goes there and that reaction comes in the body of pain and suffering. Now, দেখো ওমা মানে yeah, wait a minute, let me see, another question is there probably. Let me see if I thought no question. How can we approach ourselves? What is that? What is the nature of consciousness? Oh my God, these are big subject. What is the consciousness? How can I say now? We are talking about consciousness. Consciousness is, how can I describe consciousness? I'm conscious. I'm reading your question. Is it not I am conscious? That consciousness is, modern science will say brain consciousness. But Indian spirituality has said behind that consciousness there is another consciousness. So that is the fundamental consciousness, which is the cause of all animation in the world, all actions, reactions in the world. Okay? We'll talk again in another day. Sorry, thank you. Vedanta completely denying physical reality? No, that is not. So long we are in duality, we will have to accept the duality. But duality is not the extreme end. Vedanta, I have time, you may call me, then I will talk to you. Vedanta perfectly moves with science. If it is, rather it denies what is not scientific. And probably in a short time I cannot explain that, but if you please call me, then I can talk to you. Nature of consciousness. Nature of consciousness is Satchidananda. Nature of consciousness, you are putting this question, are you not conscious about it? So, sorry, Ankan, I have no time today to talk about what is the best way of controlling our mind. This is subject, is another subject we will have to, another day we can give, because 15 minutes is over. Keep this question next time. Remind me, then we will try to respond. And if anyone has any question, you can call me also. Okay? Thank you. We end here. Tomorrow is our gospel class. You can join, and there also you can put some question. Tomorrow, gospel class 7:30. Here, our time here, Hollywood time. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ram Krishnarpanam Astu.